What is up, Homebodies? Hello, hello, hello. It's a two for today, coming at you actually live. If you notice, I just dropped a different video from yesterday that I had to pre-record because the Wi-Fi wasn't working, but obviously I was able to upload it today, so the Wi-Fi is now working. Huzzah! So here we are, back in the Homebodies virtual video village. We're live, so you can ask questions, you can engage, you can talk, chat, give constructive feedback, hopefully. And yeah, here we are in scene 4. Previously, if you don't know, this is a chronologically improvised and shot film. We don't know where it's headed. We don't know what comes next. We wake up every day, we improv a scene, we workshop it back and forth, and then we storyboard it, and then we shoot it. And we just let the story organically happen. It could go for a short amount of time or a long amount of time. We're just kind of making a thing and seeing what happens in this time of creativity and uncertainty. I'm very excited to include everybody, also very nervous to include everybody in that process. It's a very vulnerable process to basically say, we're making a thing. This is what we're coming up with just 2 brains and 4 hands to be able to make a piece of art and see where it goes. Completely in isolation, but often we work in isolation, and so this is our attempt to let everybody join us on set with a slight delay, a slight retroactive delay, basically once we're able to shoot it with no crew, to then take that footage, choose a raw take that we can play back to kind of give everybody a taste of what we're doing, and that way you can follow along in the journey and the story. But we don't have to sit there and worry about being entertaining on set when we have no resources to make the one thing, let alone the whole thing. So here we are in today's, setting up. The Homebodies is a story about a young couple that in financial desperation turns to the world of adult camming to be able to make ends meet, and how an online community that is birthed from this decision changes their relationship and their lives irreparably? I don't know. We don't know. We haven't written that part yet. Previously, we met my character, Cam, a voiceover actor who works out of his closet. We met Ellie, who is a computer programmer who is coming home from work, and we saw a little banter phone call. We saw that Cam had forgotten to start dinner, and Ellie was going to take the long way home to pick up some wine while he figured that situation out. So today we have Ellie coming home and seeing where Cam is in the process, just to kind of, again, plant the seed of this is their home life, this is their environment, kind of subtly show their lives pre the kind of turning point of our story, the inciting incident, if you will. I am very guilty of when I'm writing screenplays. If you have seen any of my stuff, my characters talk a lot and very fast, and I over-explain everything. So what we've been trying to do in this process is explore the idea of just showing rather than telling, and really living in more of an independent film vibe and feel. And so with that, let's pop over into our virtual video village today. And what we've got here is a shot of Ashley coming in, or Ellie coming in, and with some mail, with some wine, and just walking through what is going to become our space, our environment, where we're going to live for this story. Kind of introducing their living situation, kind of, it's all about them protecting the house. And then she looks outside, and Cam is ruining dinner on the grill. A lot of fire, a lot of mistakes, and she decides to get this bottle of wine open and going. Now, something that I want to point out in that shot is that we saw Ashley move through, the camera moved with her. That's me behind the camera moving it. Then we cut to the outside on the grill, panned up, and saw through the window, and then Ashley appeared in the window. So a little bit of film movie magic happening there, because what we're trying to explore is how to get a lot of movement, a lot of cinema, a lot of you know, what you would expect from a regular film or story, not just a vlog where I set up a camera, forget it, and kind of go, I'm gonna talk at you. Instead, we want to tell a more engaging story, a more visually interesting movie, and so we're trying to find places we can cheat so that we can be the crew and be the performers. So I'm now going to take the raw take. What I just showed you was a little editing magic. I'm gonna show you the raw take of Ashley is manipulating the camera to come from the grill up onto me, not being able to get it done. Might as well talk you through it. Let's go to Video Village and talk it out. So I threw a little bit of liquor on top of the meat I was grilling to give it that flame, to make it look like he was out of control, had no idea what he was doing, but we were controlling the effect very comfortably. It burns off very quickly on the meat. Ashley gets the camera up there, and she has to tighten this very small screw to lock down the camera and get it locked off. So we're kind of using that as our movement. And then Ashley's going to, once she kind of gets a frame locked off, she's going to walk around and go inside. There she goes. And go inside and then enter the scene. And what we'll do is we'll take out that middle part and kind of blend it and fade it together with a little effect of basically cutting out the window once she lands on it, and having the window that happens after and the outside happening before, so that we can stitch all that together and make it look like it all happened at the same time. So going back to the original shot, we've got Ashley entering. I'm manipulating camera here, but I don't have to be on camera, so we can totally get away with this. This is where I like my Zeiss lenses. It just feels like an indie movie. I love those colors, those textures. Yeah, it just feels comfortable, feels profesh. I like it. Moves over with her, and then we cut to the outside. That's Ashley moving the camera up, and we've cut out the in-between part so that she can walk in and enter, and then boom, we're into a new shot. So very, very bare bones. We did not do major VFX, but it's a minor little trick and tweak to be able to tell this story in a more interesting way, rather than just shot, 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 cut, cut, cut. And so this is an opportunity for us to explore and play. I know that doesn't seem like a lot. I just showed like 30 seconds of a thing, but that took a lot of planning, a lot of rehearsing, a lot of trial and error, and then a lot of post-production work to kind of even do that much, which, you know, when we go to an actual final color correction and VFX process and delivery process, it'll be done on a much more professional level, maybe. If you're a VFX artist and you have ideas or clues on how to make that look smoother and better, I'm all ears. That's part of being in a collaborative situation with our friends. So that is today's Homebodies virtual video village. Easy for me to say. Say it 5 times fast. And thanks for joining and being a part of this. If you have any questions, you can, of course, leave them at any time. I'm here sitting on the chat to answer live. Also, I can revisit our old videos and answer things in new episodes that we put out. So thanks for joining our set today and being a part of the movie magic on the Homebodies, and I will see you next time.